Welcome to day 15 of the Blizzard Buddies competitive group Ironman journey. One of the big things on my agenda today was to try out the Cerberus Juvenile Slayer method people are raving about in the Zamorakian Undercity. Let me tell you, it lives up to the hype. It's accessible with my really low level combat stats and my tier 60 weapons. It's like 3 to 4 minutes of AFK time and over 100k Slayer XP an hour, even at my level. Not to mention Dungeoneering tokens, combat XP, and even some DG XP. I kind of expected to hate it before actually trying it, but you'll see that today I have a lot of Cerberus clips. If you're interested in a short and sweet 3 to 4 minute tutorial for this method, let me know in the comments. Other than getting a jumpstart on my Slayer, my other big goal of the day was to complete the Succession quest to unlock the dive ability. And other than that, just generally chase a bunch of total levels to help push our team closer to that sweet world's first broadcast. We're about 200 levels away as a group. Enjoy the clips. Alright, so someone commented this on my video as an alternative to the door method in the Thieves Guild. It is worse XP an hour, but it is completely AFK. You have a 100% success rate with the legendary Thieving aura. And it's probably about 50,000 XP an hour. So I'm about to get a level here. I think I probably will do this until I get 62 Thieving. It's pretty relaxed, and the doors are really just way too competitive right now. It's not even fun to try that. So there we go, there's 59 Thieving. I actually AFK'd so hard, I missed the level 60 Thieving, but I'm about to get 61 Thieving after this Gathixian butterfly. Can never turn down a chance to catch one of these guys. That's going to be some free summoning XP. And then here we go, come on back to my Menophyte Marketeer. Just a couple more clicks. And that is 61 Thieving, so just one more level until I can do safe cracking, and that's basically the method until 99 Thieving. Another benefit of doing this thieving method is actually getting these Menophyte gift offerings. I'm just going to open mine really quickly. Ran out of inventory space, but they are guaranteed to give you something like 50k coins each, which is going to be really good for me because I've been really low on GP, as you can see. So also got a handful of other useful items, some bucket of sand, some gold charms. That'll be useful for summoning. And some jewelry. There's also a chance at getting uncut onyx early, but I was not so lucky. That is fine though, the money was the most important part. And then I think it was Ant that told me that there is an extra rune halberd in the group storage, so I think I'm going to grab that because I am going to want to do some combat training at some point soon. In exchange, I'll put some beaver pouches for them that I've made. That'll help everyone out with some woodcutting. Alright, first cache of the day. Do I get a level? The XP is starting... Yep, still get a level. There's 65 divinations. That's a nice looking number. It's just starting to get to a point where the XP may no longer start guaranteeing a level with every cache. It's going to be like the majority of a level, but just shy of one, I think, from here on out. Alright, gotta do the daily Jack of Trades. Here is 59 Herblore coming in. Every time I do this, I go through the debate in my head about buying Premier or not. But this is literally the only thing I want it for. Still conflicted whether or not I want to commit to a year. Alright, here's a Gathixian butterfly that's actually going to give me 40 summoning, so that is going to be base 40s for all my stats. Minus invention, of course. And we're actually even getting close to 50s in all my stats, but it is time for cash, so I'm going to head that way. And hopefully we get another level from that. Alright, second cache of the day is done. Do we get a level? We do. There is 66 divination coming in. Not too far from 70 now, and that's going to be the point where I can do Hall of Memories and DG Div. In pursuit of some total levels, doing some more summoning. I don't have a whole lot of money for charms still. I gotta save some for some of my dailies, but there's 42 summoning. We'll see how many levels we can get before I run out of coins and shards. There's 43 summoning. Alright, now I'm starting to run out of shards. Came over to Taverley to buy some more, but there is 44 summoning. I might have just enough to get one more level, and I think that'll probably be it for a while. I think all my other teammates have access to terror birds already, so I'm kind of a little bit behind. Although they also have access to a lot more money than I do right now. They've all got high level thieving and whatnot. Alright, this is going to be the last summoning level for a bit. There is 45 summoning. I do have to get this higher than Archaeology before the next Tears of Guthix reset, which is just in a couple days from now. Alright, another good perk of training in Menaphos is once in a while you get these Scarab spawns, and I'm going to get 55 Slayer from this. I do want to go do the Cerberus method in just a bit, but every level helps. There's 71 woodcutting, something I'm doing in my AFK time. I've got to get 75 for Prif and 76 for Branches of Darkmare. That and Acadia logs are also going to be really good for construction going forward with the fort. So stacking up a bunch of these. So I didn't end up recording the first few levels. They were just going really fast and I was AFKing a little bit too much, but there's 58 Slayer from Cerberus. This method is going really, really well. Going really, really fast with the XP. Oh, that's a double level. That is 64 HP and 59 Slayer. So another quest level requirement. There's a big Slayer level. There is 60 Slayer and 61 defense coming in. And also a collection log slot. Not too shabby. One more Slayer level. There is 61 Slayer. Look at my token stack as well. That is just flying. That is 62 Slayer, and that's a double milestone actually, because that has now put me over 100,000 Dungeoneering tokens. So if I desire, I can buy a Charming Imp now. There is 63 Slayer. I think that's the level for Path of Glue-Free, or it's maybe some quest requirement level. Oh, no, I guess I'm wrong. Just Spiritual Rangers. 67 is probably going to be where I stop this, because I know that's one of the quest requirements for Branches of Darkmare. There is 64 Slayer. Alright, one more Slayer level. Going to be a nice number, 65 Slayer. That is one of the requirements for Blood Runs Deep, which is going to be a really big quest later for Prayer XP, if I remember right. Alright, the big 66 Slayer. I actually got 65 defense a little bit ago, so I can make the classic joke on any Ironman account that I can now wear 3rd age armors. But more importantly, we've only got one Slayer level to go till I hit my goal. There we go, 67 Slayer. That's what I wanted. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep my Hellhound task and continue this later on, but that is the Branches of Darkmire requirement completed. Alright, so now I need a break. Gonna go back to my original goal of getting Succession done, so I have to buy this Plant Power perk, and then I can complete Civil War 3. Alright, turning in Civil War 3. Do we have a cutscene here? No, I think we're good. I'm already getting nervous for the length of the Succession cutscene, but here is a lamp that I'm going to put straight into Herblore. There's 72 woodcutting, a little more AFK time. Alright, let's see how long this cutscene is. I've completed the bulk of the quest. I think there's also some interruptions in this cutscene where you have to be active again, but I'm going to leave the recorder running, and at the end of it I'm going to look how long the clip actually is, so we'll see how long the cutscene ends up being. Not a fan of these weird combat sections in the middle of the cutscene, no less. It's just a very strange change of pace. And I think I've got to do this one more time after this too. So cutscene, weird gimmicky combat section, more cutscene, more weird gimmicky combat section, and ending with more cutscenes. So not a big fan of this. Really needs a skip button if it's something like this. I just want to go back to playing the game. Alright, I think we're done now with the cutscene. Good grief, that is a long one. I mean, that's longer than some of the quests in this game. But let's see, those are some big XP lamps actually. 60k combat. Think maybe I put that on defense. I do want to get my defense up to 70, so that'll probably save me a little bit of time. And what is this lamp? I can't put this on Herblore. You need like level 60 for this. Okay, maybe I should have waited till I got 60 Herblore, but I'll probably put this in Divination. That's still good. That's going to be one of the gatekeepers for Invention. So even though it's probably less useful than putting it on Herblore, I'm pretty happy with that still. Alright, last thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to buy some Dungeoneering rewards. I am for sure going to buy the upgraded gem bag. Going to be really handy for my gem mining. And lastly, I'm going to buy the Charming Imp whenever I can find that. Not sure if it's near the bottom or if I've already scrolled past it and it's at the top. There it is. I could still buy a couple of things. There's probably some scrolls that are useful for buying. Maybe the scroll of quick teleportation. Maybe some of the skilling scrolls. I haven't really thought about it too much. So if anyone has any suggestions what to do with my leftover Dungeoneering tokens, leave those in the comments below. Alright, today was a bit boring if I'm honest. Not a whole lot of variety, but it was a very productive day. A lot of XP and really AFK too, so I was happy with that. I've also prepped my in-game to-do list for tomorrow, and it should be a bit more varied than today. Quick shout out to the new 3rd place team on the 4-man competitive leaderboards, Necro Band, and congrats for knocking out the former team from the podium positions. Now I can actually show the full podium in my videos without having to deal with those absolute weirdos inappropriately trolling my videos with their zoophilia. I've blocked them from my channel, but Jagex also really needs to step up their moderation on some of these team names and RSNs. In any event, I am very glad to see them get past and hope it stays that way for the foreseeable future. If you've been enjoying keeping up with our Rank 1 competitive group Ironman journey, please be sure to subscribe to my channel as I'll be making a daily video documenting our progress for the next little while. 70% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so please double check if you are subscribed. It's free, and it motivates me to keep making these videos. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.